In the bright little town of Willowville, every morning began with the same friendly sounds. The bakery bell jingled, the bicycle wheels hummed over the wooden bridge, and from a sunny yellow cottage at the edge of Clover Lane came the thump 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 of Milo's tail. Milo was a honey-colored puppy with one floppy ear and a habit of believing every day was hiding a small miracle. His best friends believed it too, though each one had a different way of showing it. Luna the gray kitten noticed quiet things, like the first sparkle of dew on a leaf. Hazel the bunny kept a notebook full of practical plans, and Pip the duckling always carried a blue ribbon in case something needed to be tied, decorated, rescued, or celebrated. On this particular morning, the four friends were helping Mrs. Maple, the old raccoon who ran the tiny riverside bookshop. Mrs. Maple's shop was called the Turning Page, and it smelled like cinnamon tea, polished wood, and adventures waiting politely on shelves. "Thank you, dears," Mrs. Maple said as Milo nudged a basket of returned books into place. "The moonlight picnic is tomorrow, and I want the window display to look cheerful. Everyone in Willowville comes down to the river with blankets and lanterns. It's my favorite night of the year." Pip's eyes shone. "Lanterns that float, lanterns that glow," Mrs. Maple said. "Some hang from branches, some sit on tables, and some ride little boats across the pond. When I was young, my brother and I built a lantern boat every year. We called it the Little Star." Luna looked toward the highest shelf, where a faded wooden box sat beneath a paper moon. "Is that it?" Mrs. Maple's smile softened. "Part of it. The old sail and the brass bell are still inside, but the boat frame broke long ago. I keep meaning to repair it." Hazel opened her notebook immediately. "We can fix it. We have string, safe glue, cardboard, ribbon, and Milo's enthusiasm." Milo sat up proudly. "I have extra enthusiasm." Mrs. Maple chuckled, then hesitated. "That is kind, but you all have your own picnic to prepare. Our picnic can have a project," Luna said. "Those are the best kind." So the friends carried the box to Milo's sunny porch. Inside lay a tiny cream sail painted with a silver star, a polished brass bell no bigger than a blueberry, and a folded note in careful handwriting. Hazel read it aloud. "May the little star always help someone find the way home." For a moment nobody spoke. Even Pip held still. "Then that's what our boat should do," Milo said gently. "It should make someone feel less lost." They worked all afternoon. Hazel measured the base. Luna painted soft swirls of blue and gold along the sides. Pip tied the old bell beneath the sail so it would make a tiny cheerful chime. Milo tested the mast by wagging too close to it, knocking it over, apologizing to it, and then helping Hazel make it stronger. By sunset, the lantern boat was ready. It had a small battery candle tucked safely inside a paper lantern, a silver star on its sail, and the brave little bell that chimed whenever the breeze passed by. "It looks like a promise," Luna whispered. The next evening, Willowville glowed. Lanterns hung from trees like ripe peaches made of light. Families spread quilts near the pond. Someone played a soft guitar. The bakery fox handed out honey cakes wrapped in paper. Mrs. Maple arrived wearing her best green scarf, and when she saw the repaired little star, her paws rose to her heart. "Oh," she said, "you brought it back. We only helped it remember itself," Hazel said. As twilight deepened, the friends placed the little star at the edge of the pond. Its candle warmed the paper lantern. Its silver sail caught the last rose-colored stripe of sky. Then a worried voice called from the willow trees. "Has anyone seen Tilly?" Tilly was the smallest field mouse in town, famous for her enormous straw hat and her collection of shiny buttons. She had been carrying a basket of blueberry muffins to the picnic, but now her cousin stood alone on the path, twisting his paws. "She was right behind me," he said. Then the crowd got busy, and I couldn't see her hat anymore. Milo's ears lifted. Luna's whiskers angled forward. Hazel flipped to a clean page in her notebook. Pip tied his blue ribbon around the muffin basket so nobody would lose that too. "No panic," Hazel said. "We searched calmly." Milo, "Sniff the path." Luna, "Check quiet hiding places." Pip, "Listen near the reeds. I'll ask which direction she last walked." The picnic music softened as neighbors began looking. Nobody shouted. Nobody ran. They simply called Tilly's name in gentle voices, because Willowville knew small creatures could be frightened by big sounds. Milo found a trail of blueberries near the footbridge. Luna spotted a tiny button caught on a fern. Pip heard something faint from across the pond. Not a cry exactly, but a sniffle. "There," Pip whispered. On the little island, in the center of the pond was a round island with 3 birch trees. It was not far, but in the dim light it looked farther than it was. Tilly had crossed the stepping stones earlier to pick flowers for her muffins. Now the stones were hard to see, and she was too nervous to come back alone. "I'm here," came a small voice. "I can see everyone, but I can't see the way." Mrs. Maple looked at the lantern boat. The brass bell gave one tiny chime. Milo glanced at his friends. "May the little star help someone find the way home." Together, they tied a long soft cord to the lantern boat. Hazel checked that it would not tangle. Luna adjusted the candle so the glow spread wide. Pip tied his blue ribbon to the bow, where it fluttered like a friendly wave. Milo lowered the little star into the pond. The boat drifted slowly over the dark water, carrying its warm light toward the island. Chime, went the little bell. Chime, chime, as if saying, "You are not alone." Tilly stepped from behind the birch tree. Her straw hat was crooked. Her muffin basket was almost empty, because several muffins had rolled into the grass, but she was safe. The lantern light touched the first stepping stone, then the second, then the third. "Follow the star," Luna called softly. "One careful step at a time," Hazel added. Pip paddled at the edge of the pond, ready to help if needed. Milo stood very still, though standing still was one of his least practiced talents. Tilly took one step, then another. The little star floated beside the stones, bright enough to show the path but gentle enough not to dazzle her eyes. At last she reached the bank, and her cousin wrapped her in a hug so relieved that both of their hats tilted sideways. Everyone clapped quietly. The bakery fox offered Tilly a warm honey cake. Mrs. Maple dabbed her eyes with the corner of her green scarf. "My brother would have loved this," she said. "He always said a boat doesn't need to be large to carry something important." Tilly looked at the lantern boat bobbing near the shore. "It carried my courage," she said. That gave Milo an idea. He asked every neighbor to write one kind word on a small paper star. Brave, gentle, helpful, patient, welcome. Together, they fastened the stars to a garland and tied it between two willow branches over the picnic blankets. The moonlight picnic became brighter than anyone remembered, not because there were more lanterns, but because everyone kept looking for small ways to help. Luna shared her blanket with a shivering squirrel. Hazel organized the lost and found basket. Pip decorated Mrs. Maple's book cart with blue ribbon curls. Milo carried muffins very carefully and only ate one that was officially offered to him. Near the end of the evening, Mrs. Maple placed the little star in the center of the table where everyone could see it. "I used to think this boat belonged to my old memories," she told the friends. "But tonight you showed me it belongs to new kindness too. Would you keep it safe and bring it back every year?" Hazel's eyes widened. Pip bounced. Luna purred. Milo's tail began thumping against the table leg until the honey cakes trembled. "We promise," Milo said. And from then on, whenever someone in Willowville felt a little lost, the friends knew what to do. They did not need a grand rescue or a perfect plan. They brought a soft light, a steady cord, a patient voice, and a little boat with a bell that chimed across the water. Because sometimes finding the way home begins with one small glow, sent by friends who are already waiting on the shore.